A troubling trend, active shooter hoaxes happening at schools across the country, including here in Southern California. A student describes the tense moments after her school was put on lockdown. And a special surprise, a military mom comes home earlier than expected. See the touching reunions with her kids.
The Rundown, brought to you by Goal Zero.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to The Rundown. I'm Robin Winston. At least 10 schools across the United States received active shooter threats this week. All of them were hoaxes. 2 happened at local schools. Lancaster High School went on lockdown because of reports of an active shooter on campus Wednesday. Hundreds of worried parents showed up. Here's what students told us about the frightening moments.
I texted my parents to let them know that we were locked down and that I love them. We covered the door with the bookcase, and then we all went to the back of the classroom to make sure that we were safe. We got our Chromebooks to cover ourselves just in case, and our backpacks too.
But police say it was a prank call. The same thing happened at Hollywood High School earlier this week. We have some ring video of Monday's mudslide in the San Bernardino mountain community of Forest Falls. My goodness, the mud flow carried away everything in its path, including a Jeep Wrangler. No one was inside the Jeep, and we're learning that the search teams are still looking for a missing woman and her dog. Both were apparently swept away from their home. More than 24 homes and businesses were damaged by the mudslide and flooding. The nearby community of Oakland was also hit pretty hard. All right, we've gone from extreme flooding to much cooler temperatures. Let's check in with meteorologist Belen De Leon to get an update on your forecast.
Hey, Robin, we're halfway through September. We're 7 days away from the official start of fall, 46 days away from Halloween, and 70 days away from Thanksgiving. And as we look ahead to these fall holidays, well, the weather is starting to match. We have temperatures that are starting to feel cool and seasonal, and the weather's going to keep cooling as we step into the weekend. Over the next few days, an area of low pressure will move into the Pacific Northwest, move into the West Coast, bring a chance of rain for areas to the north of us. But for us here in Southern California, it's going to cause the temperatures to drop even more through the beginning of next week, and also cause the winds to kick up in those mountain passes and canyons. Look at the trend in Lancaster. The average high is 92. We're going to have 80s for the next few days, and the temperatures will get even cooler for the second half of the week and through the beginning of next week. So maybe we should start breaking out the sweaters and scarves.
LA County Sheriff's deputies searched the home of Supervisor Sheila Kuehl as a part of a public corruption investigation. Deputies also searched the home and office of LA County Civilian Oversight Commissioner Patty Giggins and Metro headquarters. The department says they were looking for information related to a contract between Metro and a nonprofit called Peace Over Violence that's connected to Giggins. The charity was hired to create an ad campaign and hotline aimed at stopping sexual harassment and assault on public transit. The department says the investigation focuses on whether Kuehl improperly influenced the awarding of that contract. Both Kuehl and Giggins deny that and also believe that they're being targeted by Sheriff Alex Villanueva. Police are investigating the drug overdoses of several students in Hollywood. One of them died at Bernstein High School. Superintendent Alberto Carvalho said they believe the students bought the pills at Lexington Park 2 blocks away. The city has since closed the park.
Over the past 3 weeks alone, there have been 6 individuals who attend neighborhood schools who were at that park for the purpose of making a connection with an individual who would provide them drugs.
Police are looking for the dealer who sold the pills to the students. School leaders and police are urging anyone with information to contact them immediately. A big sigh of relief from Washington, D.C. and across the country. The White House has brokered a tentative deal to avert what would have been a disruptive nationwide railway strike. President Biden joined a call late Wednesday night, helping the workers' union and the country's biggest freight lines hammer out a tentative agreement. Workers will vote on the deal over the next 2 weeks. Should those votes fail, the next time a strike could begin is Thursday, September 29th.
I'm a power blackout, and I'm going to put you in the dark. What is that?
It's the Yeti 3000X solar generator, a home backup system from Goal Zero. Take that blackout.
First Lady Dr. Jill Biden is in Los Angeles through Friday. She'll be attending a Democratic National Committee event. She's also visiting Homeboy Bakery and Homegirl Cafe as they work on empowering people to enter the workforce within its rehabilitation and reentry program. The billionaire owner of Patagonia is giving away his company to fight climate change. There's a new video of founder Yvon Chouinard on the company's website, and you can actually see him writing, "Earth is now our only shareholder." Patagonia's profits will be donated to projects and organizations that protect the environment. Patagonia is based in Ventura. The outdoor clothing business is estimated to be worth about $3 billion. A college student from Boyle Heights has earned a scholarship from former President Obama. Abner Oliveras is a junior at Yale and one of 100 students to receive the Voyager Scholarship from the Obama Foundation. He was chosen because of his commitment to a career in public service, and Abner says he owes it all to his dad and his community.
And just having people believe in you, I think, is something so important and something that I never take for granted. And so I think a lot about the story of my dad telling me that he sacrificed to come to the U.S. and give his kids an opportunity to succeed.
He says he's most passionate about the impacts of global urbanization and hopes to one day pursue a master's in public policy. George Clooney went back to school, taking part in an open house at the Roy Ball Film and Television Magnet School he founded. The Specialized Academy opened last month to drive what they call transformational change across the entertainment industry for students from underserved communities. Mindy Kaling and Don Cheadle were also on hand. ABC4's parent company, NBC Universal, is part of the industry coalition funding the school.
You could study acting for 40 years and spend a fortune and never get a job, right? It's luck when you get a job. Below the line, learning about editing, learning about cinematography, learning about visual effects. You learn that lesson, you can get that job.
The school has 150 9th and 10th graders. Grades 11 and 12 will be added over the next 2 years. All right, get ready, LA. This December, LA3C is taking over LA State Historic Park. The all-star lineup of artists for the two-day event has been released, and this year's headliners are definitely getting fans excited. Maluma and Megan Thee Stallion will be headlining the shows on December 10th and 11th. LA3C is all about culture and creativity and connection. It aims to bring people and communities together through music and food and art in the city. The festival will also include performances by rapper Snoop Dogg and K-pop group 17. Tickets are on sale now. A much-loved menu item is back, and for good. You can now enjoy Taco Bell's Mexican pizza. Thank goodness. I'm so happy about this because I missed it so much. It was here, and then it was gone, and then it returned, and then they ran out, and now it's back as a permanent menu item. The Mexican pizza features beef and beans placed between two tortillas, topped with sauce, cheese, and tomatoes, one of my favorites. Well, fans went into an uproar when it was taken off the menu and then left with disappointment when it came back, only to run out. But hey, now it's back for good. A special military reunion more than a year in the making might tug at your heartstrings.
Wow, you're so smart. Huh?
Aw, Garden Grove mom Deli Labanog is an Army reservist. She came home 2 weeks early after spending more than a year in Kuwait and Iraq. Well, she was wearing a disguise when she surprised her son Julian, but when it was time to surprise her daughter Eliza, no costume was necessary.
Who knows this person? Is that your mom? Who knows this person? Yeah!
Mom, is that you? I'm not crying, you're crying. Mom said it was, tough being away from her kids for so long, but now that she's back home, she's in her happy place. Can we just say reunited, and it feels so good. This is such a great story. Love to see it. You can always get news and weather updates on the NBCLA app and on our website, NBCLA.com. And be sure to tune into Today in LA on NBC4 weekdays from 4 to 7 a.m. I'll be helping you get around with the traffic reports throughout your morning. I'll see you next time on The Rundown.